All right, what is up, guys? Can you guess who's making his first appearance in War? Yeah, it's Gallon. I'm super excited. So, season 38, War number 4? I think it's War number 4, I believe. Who are we going up against? Going up against D69. I'm only taking 3 fights here. The shared mini on Path 1 through 3, and then Path 1 in Section 2. So, a very quick war for me. It'll be pretty quick. I'm super excited. I have Gallon. Gallon's taking this Nimrod. And what else was I going to say? I think I was going to say something about the season, but I can't remember. So, anyway, Gallon, I think I was just, since this is the first time I've used him in War, just making sure I knew how to use him and all that kind of good stuff. But the game plan with Gallon here is to not parry, because there is masochism on this node, and that will help him or Nimrod to recover health. So just play him stun immune. You do medium, light, medium to build your little charges things. And actually, it's been a while since we had this war. You got to follow the node. So I did a medium, light, light, medium, and then same thing again. And then I'm not sure what I was planning on doing, but I saw my planetary masses was shooting up to the moon. So I was like, well, screw that. I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. So anyway, my goal here was to counter heavy. So that starts the harvest. And at this point, I see him at 950 or 999. I was like, shoot, if I just wait this node out, he'll be dead. So that's exactly what I do. If Gallon gets knocked down, he'll lose 30 charges, but I don't have to worry about that. And as you can see, that was 170 thousand, something like that. So fight was super easy, super fun. I didn't use, actually no, was that? I did use boost there. One of these fights and one of these wars I didn't boost much because I didn't want to trigger protection. Actually, that's next war. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Anyway, section 2, Sauron. He's a dinosaur. He's an interesting defender. He can be a little tricky sometimes because he goes unblockable. And his special 1 is super easy to dodge when you're dueling him, but when you're in the middle of a war fight, it can be a little tricky, as you'll see in my fight. I'll be taking both him and Cable with Warlock. These fights will basically be duels because the node can be basically ignored. And at this point, we are already up against D69. But yeah, so Warlock versus Sauron, I have class advantage. I can basically ignore the node. You just got to watch out for Sauron's unblockable. And then you also have to watch out for his special, especially his special 1, because it can degen you. So you don't really want to get tagged. So yeah, I think this fight goes pretty well. Goes pretty clean. My first time fighting a Sauron in War, actually, so it's kind of interesting. Brings back good memories. So I go ahead and parry him. I can't remember at which, I think it's at 7 prowesses, I believe he goes unblockable. So I was ready for that. I knew he was going to be unblockable at this point, and I go to Dex, the special 1. I got clipped, so I'm going to be degened here for a little bit, and he's unblockable, so I had to wait that out, but really wasn't too bad. And I went ahead and finished this fight off with the special 2. So Warlock OP, rank 4 Warlock OP. He's pretty awesome. My last fight is against this Cable. And once again, nothing special about this Cable. With Warlock, I guess the biggest thing is you don't want to make him bleed, because then you'll degen, I believe. I don't know if you would do that with class advantage. I think you still would. It is Conduit. I believe he's a Conduit defender. Yeah, he is. But I could ignore that because Warlock, stops healing. So, yeah, this fight was very straightforward and very easy as well. Warlock is a beast, especially with power back boosts, and a power star 1. So the game plan is get as many infections on him as possible, get to a special 2, and drop it, and you'll be set. So he's not even healing when I knock him down here, and he decides to throw a special one. Oh, I had suicides on as well. I think Warlock, I've learned the hard way that using him with suicides is definitely the way to go. I always debated, or I still kind of debate on it, because recoil taking 5% damage, but Warlock being a double immune, he just hits so hard with suicides. Anyway, so that was my war. We ended up winning this war. It was a good one for us. We only had one death. So I think that's about it. We're doing really well this season. I think after the war we just had, or this war, we're in second place. So wish D69 a great rest of their season. And thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.